Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and I am a bridal hairstylist and makeup artist in the Dallas area. Today I am doing a 10-minute everyday makeup look for work, for running errands, whatever it is that you have going on. It's super quick. I'm also going to throw in a little quick hair tutorial. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with a little bit of skin prep, just a tiny bit. I like to use this Morphe Prep and Set Mist. I like to use this before I put on makeup. It just helps it sit and lay better. So, and it's kind of refreshing, especially for the morning when you're trying to get ready for the day. Then to prep the lips, I'm using the Rhode Lip Peptide and just the clear, I think it's vanilla. We're gonna try to do this. I'm actually gonna set my timer because I didn't start that. So let's try to do this look in 10 minutes because this is the kind of look that I would do before work. Sometimes I wouldn't wear any makeup because I was just that lazy. And then some days I wanted to actually look like I was awake. So, and most of the time I'm running a little behind in the morning, so I try to keep things super simple with my makeup, especially for work, because I just worked in an office behind a computer and you really don't need to look the most done up. Let's set a timer for 10 minutes. Let's go. Okay, so definitely, if you can, definitely prep your skin with some sort of moisturizer. I'm using the Embryolisse just for my kit because I'm actually out of the one I normally use. But I like to use like La Roche-Posay, which is you can just get from Target or like Ulta. I normally like to use Cosmetics or Skin Better for moisturizer because they're just really good esthetician approved skincare that actually works. They are a little pricey, but it's really good for your skin. So I'm gonna go all over with that. We're gonna let this sit for just a little bit and we can do our eyebrows. And I like to just fill them in with this Anastasia brow powder. And I just grab one of these brushes, wherever they're at. We're gonna take this, we're just gonna fill it in, just kind of like any sparse areas you have in your brows. I normally like to do this because when you start putting makeup on your face, the brows start getting hidden and sometimes covered by some of the foundation, and you just want to bring it out so it doesn't fade into the background. You really don't need to go crazy. If you want and have the time, you can just do a little e.l.f. brow pomade and kind of brush them up. I don't even know where my spoolie is, so I'm not going to do that right now. Now we're going to go in with foundation. If I want a fuller coverage, I'm going to go with the Hourglass. For work, I typically do like a medium or like a lighter coverage, so I'm using the Dimmer Blend. It's just the smooth liquid cameo, and I'm actually almost out of it. We're just going to like plop that everywhere. For those of you who don't want like a medium or full coverage foundation, you can use like Charlotte Tilbury has a lighter coverage foundation, or I believe it's Ilia has their skin tint. Fenty Beauty also has one that I've used before. And that is just going everywhere. Then I'm going to go in with a concealer. We're going to use this Hourglass, and we're just going to, I don't like to do a full triangle or anything because it's not, again, it's not super glam. So we're going to tap that in. You can do any excess over your eye as well if you need to. Then we're going to go in, kind of out of order, but I'm going to take this Anastasia cream blush in the color Latte, and I'm going to rub it on the back of my hand. I love doing this to warm up the product so it just lays a lot better and easier on the skin. And we're just going to tap in. Sometimes, especially if I'm running behind, I don't really do the whole contour thing. I literally just put blush on and you should be good. But we're going to try and do that today. Then we're going to do, let's switch around, do some mascara. So we're going to do a little bit. If you have time, you can go in with the cream contour, but we are running out of time. So we're just going to do powder, bronzer, and we're just going to dab that kind of everywhere. Then for like a little bit of a highlight, I like using the Glowgasm by Charlotte Tilbury. That's just going right there. Same blush brush. No real rhyme or reason for anything. You just kind of just use what you got. Then for underneath the eye, I like using the Laura Mercier with a powder. Let's see. And you can do all over your face too if you get oily, so I'll just do that. Okay. Then we can finish it off with a little bit of a lipstick. This is from REM Beauty by Ariana Grande. And we're just gonna pop that over. Love this color. It is Lingerie. And then we can seal it off with some spray. This is the Make It Last by Milani. This is so good. It's inexpensive. If you don't have, if you don't have the Charlotte Tilbury finishing spray, this is really good and what makes the makeup actually last all day. So that's pretty much it. And we have 32 seconds to spare. So if you wanted to just dust over your eyelid with like a little bit of bronzer just to like deepen it or something, you can. Or even if you wanted to do like a little bit of liner at the top, you could do that too. But that is your 10-minute makeup look for work. Super easy. So now we're gonna switch to hair, and if you're anything like me, you don't wash your hair like every day. I wash my hair maybe like once a week, if that. Especially while pregnant, I try to go as long as possible without washing hair because it's just too much work. So on days where you literally have no time, you can do this like in the car, you can do this in the parking lot, you can do this, just when you get to work in the bathroom. but it's just the typical like model low bun sleek look. So especially if your hair is already greasy, it kind of helps with the sleek look. It's like you did it on purpose. But my hair's already parted down the middle, and we are just going to brush all that back. And you can use an actual brush. I just happen to have a comb right here. I don't know. Again, you're just grabbing whatever you have in front of you. I don't have time to go look for all these things that I actually need. So now we're gonna take an elastic. I'm just gonna put it in a ponytail. Step one. Then you'll start twisting. And then start, as you're twisting, start turning it around itself. This should look something like that. Then you can add like a fun little scrunchie. So if you want, you can definitely finish it off with a little scrunchie. And then you just put your jewelry on. And look at that. You are put together and ready for work. No one will know that you woke up 10 minutes ago. And there you have it. That's your everyday 10-minute makeup look. Obviously, if you want to, you know, make it a little bit more dramatic, dress it up a little bit more, you totally can. But this is just for the everyday, like this is what I do for work when I go into the office. So yeah, this is like my go-to look. It looks put together, it's quick, easy, and you don't need a million things to get it done. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if there's any other content that you want to see, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in my next video.